Hello everyone, my name is Denis and today we're gonna talk about Nabriva Therapeutics with ticker NBRV, and I'm making this because Golden Boy asked me to do this. Hi Denis, great video, can you take a look at NBRV Nabriva? Market cap $85 million, negative income minus $85 million, sales $8.6 million, and book to share 0.21, and now we have a volume spike, 22 million trades, and the price is 1.14. And actually this stock grow on two news. First one, that they got a direct offering for $38 million, and the second thing, that the main drug, Lefamulin, got European approved. Actually, this drug for community-acquired bacterial pneumonia, and it is the most common type of pneumonia, 5 million cases per year, fifth leading cause of hospitalization, $17 billion in hospital costs, and a leading cause of infection-related deaths in the United States. And we really need new treatments for CABP because certain bacteria that cause CABP have become resistant to one common antibiotics at a rate on average of 50%. And it means that if you're taking antibiotics, they are not really working because bacteria got resistance for that type of antibiotics. And it's been nearly 20 years since a new class of antibiotics was available for CABP. In some places you can get like 100% of antibiotic resistance because the bad guys who grow chicken or cows or pigs, they're using antibiotics to treat animals, and then you eat it. And we have some idea that if we couldn't find a new way to kill bacteria, the whole population of human can die from something super resistant, and it can be like the second global crisis. Nabriva developed a new type of antibiotics, and this semi-synthetic compound inhibits the synthesis of a bacterial protein which is required for bacteria to grow. It acts by binding to the peptidyl transfer center, or PTC, on the bacterial ribosome in such a way that it interferes with the interaction of protein products at two key sites known as A site and P site, resulting in inhibition of bacterial proteins and the cessation of bacterial growth. Its blinding occurs with high affinity, high specificity, and at molecular sites that are different than other antibiotic classes. And they completed phase 3, got FDA approved, European Medicine Agency approved, and now they are very close for commercialization of this technology. And Nabriva owns exclusive worldwide rights to Lefamulin. And also they have another pharmaceuticals, Contepo, and they acquired another company. And here you can see that Fidelity Management and Research Company bought lots of shares, 41 million shares. And now we have 94 million shares outstanding. This is a very huge amount of shares. Not really interesting consensus price target. It is a 4 hold rating, 2 buy rating, and the price target 2.5. Here how chart looks like, and we have chances to make like X10. You don't need to watch on this because they actually have a really low amount of earnings, and they really need some time to commercialize their pharmaceuticals. Insider ownership 3.3%, and it is okay. Institutional ownership 22%, and with new information I think it will be like 50% plus, because Fidelity bought more. Nothing interesting in option chains, but someone thinking that this stock can grow to $2.5, and they bought lots of options for $100,000. And I will definitely buy the stock with first price target around somewhere here, $2.5, and it is like plus 100% upside. And it is a fresh 8Q report. On May 29, 2020, Nabriva Therapeutics announced that the Committee for Medicine Products for Human Use of the European Medicines Agency has adopted a positive opinion recommendation approval of Henlieta for the treatment of community-acquired pneumonia in adults when it's considered inappropriate to use antibacterial agents that are commonly recommended for the initial treatment of CABP, or when these have failed. And it is very interesting because some of bacteria have like 100% resistant, and that means actually that they will use Henlieta in all other cases all over the Europe. And the Contempta new drug application, and the main thing that the FDA announced that it would restrict travel of its employees to Europe, and they cannot just inspect their facilities. I think it is a good news too, because the global situation will end, and they will inspect the manufacturer in Europe, and they can got the FDA approved, and the company stocks will rise. Assets, liabilities, and stockholders' equity: 20 million in stockholders' equity, and now the market cap is 85 millions. Plus, you have to add 38 millions from new share sale, and we have around like 60 millions right now. Total assets 41 million, total liability 21. Collaboration revenue $1 million, and research premium and grant revenue. And here you can see that if approved by the EMA, Henlieta will receive marketing authorization in all 28 member states of European Union, as well as in Norway, Liechtenstein, Iceland, and United Kingdom. And it is a really huge amount of potential customers. They got a Nasdaq letter, and I think it is a plus too, because now we have the stock price more than $1, and they will got notification that they are fully compliant. And when the company got this letter, I saw sometimes that the stock rise. It is a super risky investment, and you can lose all your money. Because market conditions for antibiotic companies continue to be challenging, as evidenced by the bankruptcy of two organizations engaged in research and development and commercialization of antibiotics in 2019. The cost of capital has risen significantly for other and us. In December 2019, we issued 13.8 million of ordinary shares and 13.8 million warrants with an exercise price of 1.9 per share that generate gross proceeds of 20.1 million. In addition, on March 11, 2020, we entered into amendment of the amendment to our loan and security agreement. I really would like to say thank you for Golden Boy, because it is actually what I was talking about in this video. 5 reasons to subscribe, and I'm feeling okay with money management, and if I will lose 1% of my portfolio on this thing, it will be okay for me, and I don't recommend you to put like 100% of your money in this stock because it is super risky. I will hold it for 2.5 and maybe then make some free roll for long-term investment, because they have lots of approved, and the whole world really needs these new antibiotics to treat patients, because it is a really huge thing. What do you think about Nabriva Therapeutics? Please leave a comment down below. Don't forget to push like button and subscribe button. See you later. Bye bye.